Before people build a life, they build an identity. Most never realize the identity they protect so carefully may be the very thing limiting their growth. Over time, people stop saying, "I work this job," and begin saying, "This is who I am." The role eventually becomes the self. Identity creates psychological safety because certainty about who you are reduces uncertainty about life. But identity can also become a cage when growth requires change. Most people do not fear failure alone. They fear transformation. Transformation requires letting go of the version of themselves that the world has already accepted. The ego attaches to position, routine, and external validation. The ego would often rather feel familiar and stagnant than face the uncertainty of growth. Reinvention often looks small in the beginning. The ego hates these small beginnings, especially after years spent building a rigid image of stability. Many people stay in lives they have outgrown, not because opportunity is missing, but because their identity cannot imagine another version of itself. Entrepreneurship is a psychological rebirth. It is the willingness to become a beginner again, to learn, to fail, and to rebuild from scratch. Every transformation requires a form of ego death. It is not destruction, but the release of identities that were built around limitation. The new identity is not built from titles, but from capability and adaptability. It is the ability to navigate uncertainty without collapsing into fear. True freedom begins the moment your identity is no longer dependent on one role, one paycheck, or one singular version of yourself. The greatest transformation is internal. When you stop protecting the person you used to be, you create space for the person you were meant to become.